Jawel, jawel. Het is vrijdag en dat betekent dat het tijd is voor een nieuwe aflevering van de Moody with our Music Stream hier op War Stories Radio Live. Het enige station waar je liefde geeft en je liefde krijgt. En vandaag hebben we een hele bijzondere aflevering voor de boeg staan, want we hebben nummer 1 als het gaat om gasten van het jaar 2021 en zowel het jaar van seizoen nummer 3. En vanavond gaan we een tripje maken naar Gambia en gelijk weer terug naar Amsterdam. Want we hebben een doopartiest voor de boeg staan uit Gambia. Maar die is momenteel gelokaliseerd, heel dichtbij me, wel te verstaan. 2 appartementen onder mij of 1 appartement onder mij. En zo kan je zien dat het wereldje heel klein is als je de juiste connecties hebt. Want ben je member of in ieder geval ben je een muzikant, word dan member. Want dat is het makkelijkste manier om voor jou of voor jezelf een interview te claimen. Op het station waar je liefde geeft en je liefde krijgt. Met dat gezegd te hebben, laat me heel even kijken hoe dat hier eruit ziet. Want volgens mij moet ik iets gaan veranderen in de visuals. Dat is helemaal correct. Jammer, jammer, jammer. Laat me zien. Doen we het heel even zo. En daar zijn we weer. Jawel. Zoals ik al zei, hebben we dus vandaag een dope gast. Zijn naam is T-Bro. Hij maakt dancehall, reggae muziek. Ik moet je zeggen, ik vind het lekkere muziek om naar te luisteren gedurende de dag. Maar zodra ik met een jointje zit en mijn rum en coke tijdens de Moody with our Music Stream, is reggae muziek zeker niet verkeerd. Met dat gezegd hebben we begonnen wederom met onze gloednieuwe intro van dit seizoen. Geproduceerd door Just In Case. En de artiest die het heeft geschreven en heeft geperformed is Jay Yano. Shout out to those guys. And with that being said, I'm gonna do the switch to English because we only have a couple minutes left before we're gonna start with the first songs of the evening. But yeah, man, or the afternoon in your case, if you're listening in the States. But yeah, it's time for a new episode of the Moody with our Music Stream here on War Stories Radio Live, the only station you show love, you get love. And today, like I just said in Dutch, we're gonna take a trip towards Gambia and go straight back towards Amsterdam because we got a very dope artist who goes by the name of T-Bro, who will be joining us soon or shortly within 20-25 minutes or so. But first, we got some music. If you are a musician, just started your own business, make sure to hit us up or become a member first on the website, which is www.wsradiolive.com. Become a member through your Facebook account or using your Gmail account. And if you don't want to use either of that, you can use a different email. And all you're gonna get from us is notifications when we drop something new. But it also gives you the chance to get your own interview and get your worldwide promotion if you can use that. We're not charging anyone. We do have services which we do charge for, but where it comes down to is everything is free if you show love. Because again, it's a station where you show love, you get love. And like I said, in a bit we're gonna do so towards T-Bro. But first up, we're gonna have a handful of songs, and starting off with Siobhan with Wake Up and Live, followed by Nate Good with Buckets, and then we have Burleson featuring Dior and Lucas on Young G's. After that, let me see how many songs we got left. After that, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 songs before we're gonna have the first installment of today's guest. I'm looking forward to it. You might hear it from my amped voice. I might be rattling it a bit, but what's new, right? It's your boy IBJ, and once again, make sure to become a member of the website. Everything is free, and all we're gonna bother you with is notifications when we're gonna drop a new blog post or anything else new. But it won't be more than 3 email campaigns besides those notifications. We just not built like that. We build different. We're the station where you show love, you get love. So we aren't pushing anything through your throat. We hopefully get a chance to engage with you in a different way. But with that being said, I think it's time to go to the music. For the last time, it's your boy IBJ, and you're listening to the Moody with our Music Stream here on War Stories Radio Live, the only station you show love, you get love. And please stick around because in 20-25 minutes or so, I know those minutes didn't change whatsoever, but we're gonna have the first part of the conversation with today's guest. I'm looking forward to it, man. See you in a bit. Bang.
Think of all the possibilities that which I can stand.
Wake up and live, yeah. Get up and live, yeah. Got nothing to lose, nah, nah, nah. If life you don't choose, nah, nah. Busy and blind. Salam, 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 oh. Salam, salam, salam. Salam, 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 oh. Life all day I say alhamdulillah.
And we're back. Let me lower the beat real quick because that was already the first part of this episode of the first hour. I'm gonna do this in Dutch first, and after that, I'm gonna bring in our guest of today. So stay with me. We're gonna first do a recap of the playlist, and then it's finally time for today's guest. T-Bro, I know you're hearing me as well. I'm now doing the intro, the recap. Give me a minute, and then I will bring you in. So if you hear me talking, it's towards the audience, but I will be with you within a second. Met dat gezegd hebben, dat was alweer het eerste half uur van episode nummer 2, seizoen nummer 3 van de Moody Without Music stream hier op War Stories Radio Live. Het enige station waar je liefde geeft en je liefde krijgt. Over een aantal minuten hebben we het eerste gedeelte van het gesprek met onze gast van vandaag, Diablo. Maar eerst een korte recap van de tracks die we hebben afgespeeld. We begonnen vandaag met Siobhan met Wake Up and Live, gevolgd door Nate Good met Buckets. Daar hadden we Burleson samen met Dior en Lucas met Young G's. Gevolgd door Charlie met Money, Power, Respect. Soul Trash met Gooi iets doms. Daar hadden we Los Chicos des Mayas van Interstellar, helemaal vanuit Spanje. Gevolgd door Squash met Big Up To Yourself. En vervolgens hadden we de eerste ontmoeting met de gast van vandaag, T-Bro, en het nummer Salam. En met dat gezegd hebben, ga ik alweer de switch maken naar Engels. Hetzelfde doen, zodat we het gesprek kunnen beginnen met de gast van vandaag. One more second, fam. I'm gonna do the same thing in English, and then I'm gonna bring you in, just so you know. But yeah, that's already, like I said, the first 30 minutes. I'm eager to start this conversation. Let's do a quick recap of the songs which you played. We started off, and I know I just said it in Dutch, but we're gonna do it again in English. Started off with Chiffon with Wake Up and Live, followed by Nate Good and Buckets. Then we had Burleson with Young G's, Dior and Lucas. Charlie with Money, Power, Respect. Then we had Soul Trash from Amsterdam with Gooi iets doms, translated by Throw it stupid. Then we went to Spain with Interstellar from Los Chicos del Mayas, followed by Squash with Big Up To Yourself, and last but not least we had the first installment of today's guest. I'm gonna put some claps on his name because it's time to bring the man in. It's time for T-Bro.
Yeah, man.
How you doing, family?
Greetings, buddy. Greetings, man. Give thanks, man.
Glad to see
Yeah,
you.
man.
Glad to see
Yeah,
you,
man.
fam.
Nice to see you, bro. Give thanks for the invitation, man. Appreciate it.
It's my pleasure, man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
lower the
man.
beat on my end so the people can hear you even better because I see it was kind of soft on my end. Hopefully, it is corrected now. If not, people in the chat, let us know if you can't hear us correctly. But yeah, let the people know who we got in store today, man. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, man. You don't know. It's D, bro. Straight from Gambia, West Africa. You know? Yeah, man. D, bro is a Gambian reggae, dancehall, Afro, hip hop, everything artist. Yeah, man. I try
A
to do
wide range.
everything, you know? Yeah, man. Wide range, you know? I'm
And
not limited.
do you got a
No,
preference?
yeah, man. Yeah, man. I would have said reggae and dancehall
Okay.
more.
Uh,
Yeah, man.
but you said because some people might not heard it, but you are originally from Gambia.
Yeah, man. From Gambia, man. West Africa.
Okay. And did you
Yeah,
move
man.
towards the Netherlands or are you just visiting now?
Exactly. No, I'm not on a visit. I just came here to. My kid came here for a personal, um, on a personal journey. I would say. I would call it.
Okay.
You know, but I'm doing the music as well along the way. But yeah, that's it.
And when did this journey start for you? How long are you in the Netherlands now?
Yeah, man, I've been here about an year, 1 year, 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
And
I've
what?
been here for 1 year, 4 months. But this journey actually started about 2 years ago when
Okay.
when I left Gambia and came to Morocco to Spain, Spain to France, and I'm
Damn.
here. Yeah.
That was a big journey, fam. Was it necessary to come here? Because I was born
Yeah,
here, so
yeah,
it's all yeah.
very necessary because I got kids here, so I had to be in their lives. I had to be a responsible father. Take care of them. So
Hmm.
that's why I embarked on this journey.
Okay. And was it
Yeah.
a big transition for you? I know it's a rhetorical question. I already know
Mm,
the answer, but I'm
mm,
still gonna
mm,
ask you. Was it a
mm.
big transition for you from Gambia to the Netherlands?
Definitely, definitely, because I did learn a lot of things along the way, and I don't think I would have known these things if I was still living in one place. So traveling is just another university, I would call it. Because you have a lot
Facts.
to learn on the way. Yeah, man.
Facts. And have you been making music through your journey as well? Or did they have
Yeah,
to put on hold for
yeah,
a second?
I,
This might
yeah.
seem stupid, but you seem like a
I,
creative person, so that's why I'm asking.
yeah, sure, man. Yeah, man. I've been doing music along the way, but not like seriously in Morocco. But I was trying to do something. It didn't really work though. But I continued, and I had a couple of good songs in France, which I have not yet released
Okay.
because of some issues. But I'm working on that,
It's on the
and
way. It's on the way. That's
yeah,
most
it's on
important.
the
It's on
way.
the way.
Exactly. That's it.
Okay, so how long in total are you making music for now?
What? Sorry.
How long in total are you making music for now? When did you start making
How
music?
long? Whoa, a long time, man.
Yeah?
I would say since I was really young.
Okay.
I just used to listen to music and just trying to sing exactly what the artist is singing about. So.
And what were your biggest influences?
A whole lot of artists.
Yeah?
Because like I told you, I didn't really have um no specific genre.
Hmm.
But yeah, I would say I used to listen to reggae and dancehall. So I have my idols in that field like Sizzla Kalanji, Vibes Cartel, you know, yeah, man, and a whole lot of artists, man.
And any artists from your hometown as well, or just the big
Yeah,
names which we know in the Western country, in the Western side of the world as well?
yeah, because it depends on the kind of genre I was trying to do. Yes, there is reggae artists. We have a lot of reggae artists out of Africa, though, but we were more exposed to this kind of um, reggae and this genre more. So that's where it come from. You know,
Okay. And was
yeah,
there anything
that's
in particular which made you start making music, or you just listened to it, you thought, hey, let's try this myself? Was there a story behind it, or?
yeah. No, it was not really my idea. I started just like I told you. I used to enjoy singing artist music and doing all this kind of stuff. But one day my mother was like, "Yo, I think you have a voice. I think you can do something with this." I was like, no, you're not serious. But she was like, yeah, man. I think you can do something because the thing is, nobody from my family ever did music before. So it's
Okay.
like, yeah, in my generation, I'm the first one who just popped in this music thing, and yeah, I've been having a family support as well and friends and people from
Well,
different
maybe
places.
that's even how do you say that? Even greater than if you would have come from a musician family, because even though
Exactly.
you're the first one, you still got the support from your mom,
Yeah, man, it was
who
great.
who's
Yeah, man.
well, shout out to your mom
For
because
real. She's
I
the
know
best.
I'm fanboying because you're also a neighbor of me, but I like the music. It's a big vibes. If I look
Mm,
to the chat, people like the vibes from your music as well, even though they only heard one out of the four songs which we're gonna play today.
mm.
Um, but yeah, man. something completely different outside of music, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because you come from a completely different area than where I grew up from, and even where most people in the chat grew up from. How was your childhood like?
Oh,
Completely
yeah,
different. Yeah, we're gonna bring it back before the music as well,
yeah,
all the way back
really.
to Lil
Yeah,
T
man,
Grow.
man. Yeah, it was really adventurous, how to call it, because I was never really brought up by one family,
Okay.
because my mother was not around. She traveled, so I had only my father, and my father was like, you know, I was really too much for him. So yeah,
Okay. You
yes,
were
I
hard
would.
to handle.
Yeah, man. So
A bit
I would.
rebellious.
Yeah, man. So they would take me from one place to the other, to the other. That's how I got to experience a lot of places in Gambia in my childhood. But it was a good. I wouldn't say it was all good memories, but I think it's a good experience because it made me who I am today.
Facts. Well,
Yeah,
those are positive and wise words.
yeah,
Not
man.
everyone sees the struggle as a lesson, but
Yeah,
yeah, man.
same.
Throughout all those places, is there anything in particular that stood out from each country? Let's say, for example, how long did you stay in Morocco?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I started from Senegal because I left Gambia to Senegal, and then
Okay.
from Senegal to Morocco. Yeah, and then
And,
Morocco to Spain.
was it passing through, or did you actually live in those countries?
Yeah, it was just passing through.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was just
Do you,
passing through.
okay. Well, but now you're here in the Netherlands. I know
Hmm.
it's cold out here.
Yeah.
I know we're all in this shitty pandemic all together, but
Mm.
how do you like living in the Netherlands?
Cold. In the
Cold.
summertime,
I'm
it's
with you.
cold.
I'm with you. Well, even in
Yeah,
the
I mean, I
summer,
mean,
yeah, I
I'm
know.
no, no. I mean, sorry. I'm in the winter time, but yo, it's a really, really cool environment in the summertime. Honestly, yeah, and that's the time I can really swear on Netherlands being really nice.
Well, I don't know how many years did you say you were in the Netherlands now? I'm sorry, I know you
Yeah,
that you
that's
mentioned it, but how
yeah,
many
one
years?
one 1 year, 4 months.
1 year from. Okay,
Mm.
so yeah, you had a good summer. Not
Yes, I
all
did.
summers are like that. I know your
Yeah,
little brother is here longer, right?
yeah, man. Yeah, he stayed
Ask
longer
him.
than me.
He will tell you as well.
Yo,
You had a good summer this
for
year, but
real,
normally,
honestly, the summer is normally cool, but this time I think the corona rules were fucking it up a little bit. Sorry for my excuse my language. Yeah,
no. You can say
yeah,
whatever
man.
you want, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, but it was really a good summer, man. The one I experienced at least. Yeah.
Anything in particular what stood out for you in the first summer in the Netherlands for you?
Like you mean something particular? Like yeah, man.
Because
Chilling at the
I know you
park.
smoke as well, right?
Yeah, man. You know how it go, man. Yeah,
Wh-
man. The herbs. Yeah, but I will give it a good credit for that, man. But also um the um the how do I say it? Socialization of the whole community, and when everyone is at the park chilling, barbecue and all of them thing there. It's nice, man. For real.
Yeah, it really feels like a
Yeah.
community. I know exactly what you mean. It's not always like
Yeah,
that.
man.
In the neighborhood that
Exactly.
we live in, I have to say we pretty multicultural. But
Mm.
I don't know if you traveled through the Netherlands as well, but it isn't like Amsterdam everywhere. So I have to say that as
No,
well.
that's right. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
But I'm glad you welcomed the right way with the barbecues, etc., and the right ambience,
you
etc.
you
The
know
good
you, you
weed.
know how it go.
I just want to
Yeah,
point
man.
one thing
Straight.
out since we also got people from the states, and
Mm.
I'm every episode I do on Sunday, which is called the Rilla Show, is with Huda. Huda's the
Mm.
co-owner. How do you roll
Mm.
your joints? Do you have cigarette in it or is it pure weed?
Yo, bro, I have cigarette in it, man. I have some cigarette in it. I must put some cigarette in it, man.
And why is that?
For real.
Because people from the states laugh at me, but now they laugh at us because you do the same as I do. Why do you use
Yo, I think
tobacco in
it's,
your weed?
I think it's, I think it's so, I think it's just so normal that you put some cigarette in your weed. For me, I would really prefer. natural weed without no cigarette. Like when I was in Gambia, I used to smoke straight weed, natural. But that one
Hmm.
is less chemicals. If I would even say no chemicals at all. But this one is like, yo, I feel different when I smoke it natural, and you know, yeah, that's not a good feeling, man.
But it's because of the chemicals, you think?
Yeah, I think so, man.
Okay, well, Huda, I know you're listening. B Funk, he already responded in the chat with man, but yeah, at least you I heard it from someone differently than myself.
Mm.
Meanwhile, my screen is popping in and out. We're fixing it right away. But yeah, man, I had to point it out because every show we have with a
Mm.
foreigner from the States or wherever, with Huda,
Mm.
he always asks that how they feel about me rolling a joint with cigarette. But at least I got some backup now, so thanks for that,
Yo, you're
fam.
good, bro.
Now back to your music,
Mm.
fam. When did you record your first song? Because you said you started making music from a young
Yeah,
age, but when did it become an actual passion of you, which you took seriously enough to, yeah, spend hours and
I
hours
would
on?
say around 2007. Yeah,
2007.
2007.
Okay.
I released my first track. You know, it was not really good though, but it was nice, man, because I it was the first time I got to hear my own voice, coming out from the speaker, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
man, that was like,
You had to get used to it, right?
yeah, man,
It sounds differently than when you talk, right?
exactly,
When you hear
exactly.
yourself.
So
I
yeah,
know, man. I
yeah,
know.
that was another source of um energy, for me to keep pushing on and be like, yeah, I think I can do better always. Yeah.
But you said you started all by yourself, right? Was there anyone in your environment who made beats or did music as well, or was it just you?
Yeah, somebody linked me to a studio where I had to
Okay.
go and pay some money, and I was not even working. I didn't have no source of income, so my mother gave me the first money to go to studio and pay. Yeah, because I told her,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, another shout out to your mom.
yeah,
She
again,
really helped you in
again,
your music
honestly,
career. Yeah, man.
honestly, and I'm so grateful for that, man, for real.
Hmm. And after that, did it spiraled into seriousness, or
Yeah,
how did it?
yeah,
How did it? Yeah, how
exactly.
did it went
Just,
down?
just, just like that. I was like, yo, I think this is me. This is my way. This is what I feel comfortable doing. So I just keep pushing. Yeah.
Dope. Do you also make beats, or do you only? Well, not that it isn't enough,
Mm,
but do you make beats, or is it only
mm.
making music?
Yeah, I'm only singing. I'm only using vocals, bro. Yeah,
Well,
man.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
How you feel
But
about autotune? Because, well, go on, go on.
how I feel?
If you had something to
Yeah,
say,
yeah, yeah. I was saying, what was I saying again? I smoke smoke.
I'm sorry,
I,
fam.
I smoke too much weed, bro. Don't mind me.
Hey, same here, fam. Same here. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you mean. With the cigarette, fam.
You see, yeah, no, man.
Well, if it pops up in your mind, just speak up because again, it's your show.
Yeah,
So,
I think
but
I,
yeah,
I think I will let that go. You were asking me about the autotune, right?
autotune, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good, but I feel like I sing better when I don't have no autotune. Like singing live is more cool for me than using autotune. And don't get it twisted, autotune is really cool. It's really definitely cool. Yeah,
Well, it depends on how you use it as well, right?
exactly. Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you a heads up. Today's show is a bit annoying
Hmm.
towards Huda. I see him in the chat. He doesn't like the cigarette in the weed, and he doesn't like autotune. So I had to put those two questions in while he's in the chat. At least we know. But do you use it yourself?
Yeah, I do. I do use it in some of my songs because these producers we just use it, and when it sounds good, yeah, why not?
Yeah. But it's more like an addition to than it is that it's misforming your voice, right?
Yeah, for me, I think at least I sound better without autotune. Yeah, honestly, because I think, it sounds weird, but I noticed something. Yeah, when people sing wrong note, the autotune gives it better note than when you sing the right note. Like you can sing the right note and autotune fails
True.
this shit. I don't know if you know what I'm saying.
I do. I make music myself as
Yeah,
well, and
exactly. Yeah,
sometimes the
yeah.
one who produces and mixes for me, he
Mm.
sometimes put it on my voice.
Mm.
But isn't it cheating? Because
I think it is.
unless you have a voice box on your
Mm.
performance, you can't replicate it live, right?
It's definitely cheating. I mean, if you can't sing better than autotune, then it's cheating. It's not really talent, you know. Yeah,
But you're cool with it.
yeah, I'm cool with it. It's alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's break one of those songs which we just heard from you,
Mm.
Salam.
Sure.
When did you make this song, fam?
Salam. Salam was made in France, you know, by a friend of mine.
Okay.
He had a house, a little house studio where we used to record, and we just happened to fix this one night, and it was like boom. So he just say, yeah, man, he's gonna give it to me like that. Yeah.
Okay, and for those who didn't catch the song
Mm.
or didn't catch the lyrics, what's the song about?
Yeah. Did you say Salam or Jalov?
Salam Ojala. Okay, and what does it mean? Because
Because
let's.
Jalov is the other song that's on my
Oh,
yeah
so
yeah
yeah, I had now Salam, and after the first part, we're going to listen to the jiggle.
okay. Right now you got
What?
Salam, right? Well,
Yeah, that's the one we played before I brought you in.
good. Well, Salam is it's like like greetings, peace,
Like
Salam
salam
alaikum.
alaikum. Wow,
Yeah,
salam alaikum. My Muslim brothers, I apologize. Normally I can say it a bit more fluently, but I haven't said it in a while, so that's why it didn't
yeah,
roll out. I know
yeah,
what it
but
meant though. It
yeah,
means
I think you said
hello.
it right anyway. Yeah, man, but that's it. Yeah,
Okay, even better, even better.
yeah, man, that's it. Yeah, so it was just kind of like introduction, like telling people who I am, and what I've been through, and what I am doing at this moment, and all these things. And I was just trying to say, here I introduce myself, and then I talk about my journey or myself and everything.
Okay, so was this an earlier song?
Sorry.
Did this song came out when you started making music or
No,
recording
no,
music?
not really. It's just I think what an year ago. Not
Okay.
even up to 1 year. I think it's about 11 months ago. Blah blah. Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Is that when you started pushing your music as an artist? I know you've been making music,
Yeah,
but was that the
yeah, and
point on which you said,
yeah, and
okay,
guess
I'm
what?
gonna bring it
And
out?
guess what? I'm not even pushing it out like really. I'm not really doing it professionally, bro. I'm just I'm just sharing my music through Facebook,
Well,
Instagram, YouTube, and everything
we're
that.
gonna change that.
Exactly, that's the level I am on right now. But I think I can take it further because actually the reason why I came here delayed my whole whole music plans, so I had to put the music aside and focus on the family and the children,
Okay.
yeah, that was more that
Well,
yeah,
family
yeah,
first,
man,
right?
and that's still more important to me, so I'm just taking it one step
Facts.
at a time, but also the family is, yeah, that's the first priority.
Well, that's a realistic way of looking
Yeah,
at
man.
things. But idealistically, so if there weren't any troubles, nothing, everything was perfect. We live in we are, but
Mm.
let's say we are.
Mm.
What were the goals for you musically within now and 3 years?
Yo, for reach the mainstream. Yeah, man.
Mainstream?
Yeah, man, the mainstream, man. That's
Okay.
yeah,
And
that
is there a reason you want to be mainstream? Is it because of the money? Because nowadays you can do everything yourself. So why mainstream?
yo,
Or
bro.
what do you what's your what do you mean with mainstream? Maybe
Yo,
we got a different meaning behind
yo,
it.
yo, 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 what? I think the money is interesting and it's important. But I have a message I want the world to hear, and reaching that level will actually give me the audience I need and the amount of um attention I need to get the message out there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
But
man.
you wouldn't choose to do the same thing but on your own power. So without a record label behind you. I know financially it helps you, but if you had the chance, Would you do it
Yeah,
yourself, or are you really
of course,
aiming
I
for
would.
towards a
No,
record
no,
label?
not really. If I can do it myself, of course.
Hmm.
But I just think, well, yeah, you're right though. I was not even seeing that. I was not even seeing me doing it myself.
Yeah.
But you are right. I should be thinking like that. you know.
I will also hook you up with a distribution site.
Mm,
B Funk, which is one of the people who's in the chat,
mm.
he's also signed with them. It's called DistroKid.
This trick, yeah.
Besides that, you also got another one called Lounder.
Mm,
They're pretty much the same thing,
mm,
but at least they distribute all your music towards the platforms.
mm.
And besides that, you have to get registered as an artist so you get paid. But that's something we can talk about off air,
No worries.
because not to cap or anything, or since we are talking,
Mm,
but the quality of the music,
yeah,
in my opinion, should reach more people than it does.
that's right.
And especially since you said that you are now looking to lift it up,
True.
I think it's time to yeah, tell the people what's up, because
Facts.
again, the message behind it,
That's,
which is my next question,
that's right.
but the message behind it is great.
Thank you.
Segment into it to the question: what is the story? Yeah, the I just said the message. I just said it and then I lost it. What's the message behind your music? Wow, this joint is killing me.
Well, I always have the urge to say what's in my mind,
Okay.
and yeah, and music is like a vehicle that can just carry my message to places where I don't even expect it to be.
Well, especially with the type of music you make,
Exactly, and
because
and my mind is it's like I want to see love, the foundation of everything. People living in love. You know, taking care of each other and all this good stuff.
hmm
But also I have a mindset behind it all, which is also our history as African people.
okay,
I am so concerned about African people getting to realize what they have, who they are. And I don't mean it in a negative way, I just mean it in a positive way, that African people can just collectively come together and find a way to help Africa rise to the level.
that's beautiful, man. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
man. And I think I really need a platform to say what's in my mind about that issue.
Facts. Well, I
Yeah.
hope that we as a platform as a whole can at least give you some of that platform, because in my opinion, and I
I
think
hope so too.
Huda feels the same way, it has a
Mm,
great message behind it. I still got a minute left, and after this, I got the Jiggle acoustic plant. If you're okay with that,
mhm. Yeah, man, no worries.
is this already a release song, or does it have still to be released?
Okay, Jiggle was a song I recorded long time about. Think I think about 5 years ago.
Okay,
If I don't forget. But yeah, I just used a YouTube beat and I was just freestyling on it, and then yeah, a brother of mine had a studio one and we recorded, but I didn't have no right to sell the song or do nothing with it. It was just for promotional use.
I know what you
But
mean.
then
I used to
yeah,
YouTube
but
beats as well.
exactly. So
It's nice
so
to
I
an
later
extent.
yeah, man. So a few years later, I met another Gambian producer who make beats, and he was like, "Yo, I really want to make an acoustic version of this song," and I was like, "Wow, that would be cool." Then, boom, that's how we made this acoustic version after three years. Yeah, 3 years after the release of the promotional song.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But I think yeah, man. It's a good tune, but I really like the first one best because it's more bubbly, dancing tune, and it was a club song. But this one just
I
turn
feel
it,
I feel what you mean. I feel what you mean.
yeah, man. But yeah, but in this, it does turn it into acoustic version, which is more calming and yeah, man. Me no mind is still good, but yeah, man.
Well, with that being said, should we listen to it?
Yeah, man, sure.
Cool. Do you want to announce it?
Yeah. Next tune, people have to listen. This is Jiggle and Wine for all the beautiful ladies. If you're logging in, straight.
Hardcore production.